I had asked the director for some clarification on some claims, and in particular, this is number 15-00675, Karen English. It's a transcript from the Bajordi versus Pincus case for $200. Can I ask the question, what does the city of Hoboken need with that transfer, with that transcript, that the taxpayer needs to pay for that? I don't know who can answer that question.
Director Weasel or Ms. Longo?
I think Mayor Zimmer was subpoenaed in that case, but I'd have to just double check it for you.
That's not a real great answer. That doesn't tell me why we have to spend $200 for a transcript for Bajordi versus Pincus.
And the fact that it wasn't brought up to me that that was a potential conflict of interest is actually a big issue. I was, and I testified. So, like, to not be that raised by this corporation council to tell me that that's on the agenda is really a concern. But you're so concerned about the mayor.
Council, with all due respect, it's your obligation to determine whether, and you're supposed to ask me, you can check the case law, you're supposed to come to me and ask me if you have it. You should be aware.
Well, if you would provide a lot of the information that we're supposed to be getting, then that would be the case. But I got to tell you something. You're so concerned about the mayor, you don't care about this council at all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is there an answer to my question? Why the city of Hoboken needs to spend $200 of taxpayers' money for a transcript? No answer?
Well, I think the answer was that the mayor requested a copy of the transcript.
Well, then the mayor should pay for it if she wants a transcript.
Yeah.
She should pay for it. Take that $200 out of her pocket. She certainly makes enough money.
Did it have anything to do with the emails? I'm just curious. The missing emails or?
I believe so, but
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I asked if it had anything to do with the, I don't know
It's
how
a
many
transcript.
thousands of emails
It's a
that
transcript.
the mayor did not give anyone the authority to have that ended up in someone else's hands. That's what I am.
I'm sorry, Council President.
I'm sorry, please say that very clearly.
I don't know any details, so I'm not.
Are we talking about the emails that the FBI investigated?
I have no
Is
idea.
that
Let's be
Yeah,
clear.
the ones that were stolen from the mayor's computer account and reached the hands of persons who were not authorized to receive them.
Through an open public records request.
I'm just trying to find
That's not the
I'm just
case.
trying to find out if it's the same emails that we're talking about, Council President. Is this the same?
I didn't bring up the
I don't
topic. I know there's a reference
That's what the transcript
to
was about.
emails that were illegally obtained by other people who were not authorized.
I'm hearing transcript from Bajordi versus Pincus. That's what I'm asking.
That's my knowledge was in connection. I was subpoenaed as well, but I believe that was a defamation case that was thrown out of court
You
during
believe
trial.
that? Okay, there's one other, excuse me? One
So you
other
asked
issue?
about what the transcript had to do with that.
I'm
It had
sorry?
to do with what was ultimately deemed to be a frivolous.
Why do we need,
alleged defamation.
the city needs a transcript of the...
I don't know. I did not request the
that's
transcript.
right. Nobody seems to know. And if the mayor requested it, that's a personal thing. She should pay for it herself. That's my opinion.
Duly
And
noted.
15-00